Well, obviously, that was the win that we've been looking for, the win where the offense isn't clicking, so to speak. That's a win. There's going to be games that look like that, and we have not had that in the 13 games that we've played. That's what we need to look like in year one. Playing hard, playing together. I think the fans appreciate it. We know we appreciate them. So it was a team win. Went to the bench. The bench was great. Happy for Jeremiah Francis. I've needed to find more playing time for him, and he was ready to go. An unbelievable attitude at all times. And obviously, Eman was terrific off the bench as well. So it's a team win. Norfolk State's a good team. That's a NCAA tournament team. That's a team with a lot of veterans. So happy with the win, and obviously happy to get a little break right now.
You mentioned the bench, and I'll go ahead and start with the bench. They, at halftime, I know it's such a small sample size, and some people hate this stat, but all 5 of your guys off the bench had double-digit plus-minus.
Yeah.
And at halftime, that just doesn't happen.
And also at halftime, and obviously, everybody scored, I believe, unless I'm wrong.
Yes.
Everybody scored on the team for the whole game. So it was a team effort, and again, that's what we're not where we want to be by any means, but that looked like a team that's moving in the right direction. So the bench was very good and made some good plays. So, I need to go to them more for sure.
Eman, you already kind of singled him out a little bit. He had a stretch in that first half where it was tip and dunk off an offensive rebound, 2 blocks on one end, dunk on the other side. He had one of his spurts that we saw a lot last year. I know you weren't here last year, but we saw that at times last year. He's a guy that has those spurts. Can he prolong it, though? Can he play 25 minutes a game, maybe?
Well, knock on wood, stay healthy. He's just been battling injuries. And now that he's slowly getting back, we need him to be. Sebastian, I love him. He's going to be a really good player, but, he's not going to play major minutes this year. But these minutes that he's getting are very beneficial for him. But Eman is kind of that junkyard dog, undersized big. It's been huge. The game that he really played and was our win at New Mexico State. I thought he was terrific. And again, he was terrific again tonight. So yes, stay healthy, keep getting in better shape. And he's as good of an athlete as I've ever seen.
And he mentioned, I know he was here 2 years ago, but he didn't play much that first year. Last year was all out of state. This was his first game in the pit where people were responding to him. So for him, that was his first time kind of experience that on a personal level.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool.
It's really cool. And I think, again, too, it was very obvious that the 8,000 people that showed up appreciated the way that we were playing. And that's what I want our program to be about. I respect this community and this fan base so much, and we're gonna keep getting them back safely. I know there's all types of stuff in the future, but when we get an engaged fan base back in this town, it's fun for everybody. So, but we have an obligation to those fans, and I thought tonight we showed that.
Coach, you have a comment on Muscadet and why you left the team?
My biggest thing with Jethro is we spoke after SMU, and I think we both agreed that it wasn't the right fit for him. And other than that, we wish him nothing but the best. Hopefully we can help him find a spot that is the right fit for him. And we'll help him with whatever we can moving forward.
The minutes, obviously, the question when a guy leaves the team and all that is the minutes. Is Sebastian, you talked about his minutes, Sebastian looks like the starter but can't play big minutes. Is Jake Tovar a guy that's going to play more at the 5 too?
Yeah, we got to look at it. We got to look at Jordan Arroyo maybe. He can play some 5 as well.
Well, the other guy is Bree Masek, who wasn't here tonight.
Yeah, well, he's here. He just didn't
Was
play. Yeah. He's been dealing with a bit of a health deal that we're trying to get to the bottom of. We don't know if it's serious or not. So he's still kind of recovering from that. And so we'll kind of evaluate moving forward. Maybe redshirt him, maybe look into that as well. We've talked to him about that as well. It's still an option even though he played. We've kind of looked into all that.
I thought I looked in the moment and not dismissed him.
You were wrong, as always.
It's happened.
Maybe he wasn't here. I don't know. I think he was here. Yeah.
Talk about the defensive effort tonight. You guys looked really good that first half, and the second half of the second half was really good as well. Was that something you were pushing for the team? Or
We've been pushing. Yeah, we've been pushing it, and it finally happened. It was, I've said over and over again, you're not going to score 80, 90 points a game. That's not going to happen. You're going to have nights. I mean, we shot 35 threes, probably a little bit too much, but I thought we were getting good looks. We got to be confident and keep shooting. I thought Mash and House, because they stayed confident, made huge threes at the end. But yes, it was finally our first time where we had a defensive identity and we were connected and we were bought into doing it and we were bought into offensive rebounding. And that's where I say, like, you know, we've had some good. I mean, we've got 7 wins. We obviously had 6 last year. We've had some good moments. We've had some bad moments. But that was the game that I want this program to look like. Defending, hustling, playing together, having a great attitude, playing as a team, being connected. You know, that was great. So well, hopefully we can build off it, obviously. But, you know, biggest thing is get home, be with your family, enjoy a little time off.
Coach, going off that, just with all the recent COVID outbreaks around the country in professional sports, how concerned are you for your players?
Well, you know, I mean, I think they'll hold themselves accountable. You know, I mean, we're obviously all vaccinated. We're working on boosters moving forward, obviously, but you know, everybody's fully vaccinated, which is great. Travel-wise, yeah, I mean, you know, be safe, be smart. It's running through the country a lot. You know, I think we all thought it was going to go away. It hasn't gone away. There's going to be cancellations. There's going to be disruption. So any night you can play a game in front of your fans, appreciate it, enjoy it. But like everybody else, man, be safe and be smart.
Yeah, speaking of cancellations, any word on the Colorado State game?
Nothing yet.
What's going to happen?
I don't know. Nothing yet. Wait and see.
Coach, you opened up by saying, you know, this was a game you wanted to see out of the offense, the way that they, you know, grinded out, closed it out at the end. When Norfolk got it to a one-possession game, a couple minutes left, did you feel like you guys were still in control, you know, where you wanted to be?
Well, I mean, obviously we're up, 16, 17 in the first half, and you know, I did think that that's a good team, and they're going to come back. I think we called a timeout to kind of calm everybody down, and we made a big play out of it. So, good teams are going to make a run. Norfolk State's a good team. They, you know, I know they're in a conference that maybe people out here don't understand about, but that's a team that was in the NCAA tournament last year. I believe they won a game last year, beat App State. So, and with juniors and seniors. So we have no ego with anybody that we play. We appreciate every win because they're hard to come by.
What's the break going to be like for the Pitino family and for the Lobos too?
So the Pitino family's not doing anything. We're just going to stay around here. Got a couple of fun things we're going to do, you know, locally. It is a nice change of pace to not be freezing this time of year, which for the last 8 years was obviously dying to get out of there because of the cold. But no, we're just going to hang around here, you know, spend some family time. And then obviously trying to figure out the schedule moving forward with where games are at and all that. But we'll give them, today's what, 21st? So the plan is to get everybody back for Christmas, to have a good practice then, and go from there.
Some of the guys are staying here, right? I mean, not
Yeah,
everybody.
4 of them are staying here, and they'll come to my house, do a little Christmas Eve deal with everybody over there. And
Game film.
yeah. But you know, if there's, I'll be in constant communication with them. If we're going to see a movie or whatever, come out to eat, you know. But it's great for. It's kind of changed. You know, it used to be you couldn't go home, and it is good, I think, for everybody to get that break before conference play. All righty, thank you.
This is Jeremiah's first press conference where Santa has introduced him, but he's been a very good boy. Questions for Jeremiah?
Hey man, we haven't seen you in a while. How's it going, man? You guys are doing non-conference. You personally, but then also, you know, where's the team at right now? How's this been for you?
I think it's been, you know, I've just been grinding every day in practice. You know, I'm not really worried about myself. You know, I'm worried about the team, and you know, I just kept my head on straight, and you know, can't sit there and pout because I'm not getting minutes. You know, I just got to keep grinding and fighting in practice, and that's what I do. That's what I'm gonna do for this team, and just keep bringing my positive energy to this team.
How's the team doing right now? Obviously Sunday was rough. The last 4 were rough. You guys had a chance to maybe kind of check in a little bit, and tonight, at least the way you started tonight, looked pretty good. How's the team doing?
Yeah, we've been in very intensive practice, so we just been going hard. You know, learning from these losses, watching film. You know, just doing things that we need to get better on. You know, everybody has weaknesses on the team, and we just need to keep sharpening those weaknesses and keep grinding every day.
You have the break coming up and then conference play. What do you guys gotta do to stay focused during the time off?
You know, just keep in contact with each other, keep the chemistry flowing with each other. Stay in the gym, and when we come back from break, it's it's all business. So that's all we can worry about right now.
You guys obviously had, I want to ask, I'm not trying to put you on the spot here and talk too specifically about it, but you guys had an announcement today. One of your teammates is off the team. How does a team in the middle of the season deal with something like that, and what do you guys got to do to just kind of move forward?
I wish Jetho, the best of luck. He's a great kid, but some things happen, and like I said, I just wish G the best of luck.
How does it feel to play with athletes like Kuac and Jay when they're doing their thing like they were tonight?
Yeah, it's they make my life a lot easier. You can just throw anywhere around the rim and they can get it. So playing with guys that are athletic, it's just like I said, it's really easy for me.
So it didn't end up this way just because I don't know what minutes he had in the second half, but at halftime, the 5 guys off the bench had double-digit plus minus, which is pretty insane for 5 guys off the bench at halftime. Why was that second unit working what was working so well in the first half for you guys?
It's just we practice hard. Like I said, it's a team thing. Everybody has to do their job and do their job to the best of their ability. And that's all we can do out there. Just play hard on defense, get stops, and the rest will come.
Gaines is for you. He had a career high 11 points. He had a career high 9 rebounds, a career high tying 2 assists, and a career high tying 3 block shots. No naughty list from Mr. Kuac.
Thank you.
Questions for Emmanuel?
Hey, that first half stretch, I want to talk about you. You had an offensive rebound for like a tip-in, dunk. You had 2 blocks and dunk on the other end. That spurt right there was kind of all energy, which we saw it sometimes last year.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like when you're in the moment like that and you're in one of those 3-minute stretches where you're just doing everything on both ends?
I mean, it feels good. I just got to keep going. Like, I'm an energy type guy, so I feel like every time I come out 100%, it helps the team. It gives the team more motivation to keep going hard, if you get what I'm saying.
I think you had all 3 of your blocks like within about 4 possessions there.
Yeah.
The minutes and the knee. First of all, what knee has it been? I've been asking Coach. He always forgets what knee. You had a knee.
My right knee.
Your right knee. How
Yeah.
is it?
It's good now. I'm 100%. I'm ready to go.
You haven't played a whole lot this year because of it.
Yeah.
How frustrating was it? Again, same thing we asked a lot of the other guys. Like after last year, you come back and then you don't actually get to get going right away in front of the pit crowd.
Mm-hmm.
How frustrating has it been this year, and where are you at right now, mentally and physically?
It's very frustrating. It's very draining because the season we had last year, everybody knows what happened last year. So I was ready to go right away with the new coaching staff and everything. And I feel like it was kind of a setback, but I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I'm just thankful it wasn't a serious injury, and I'm back to going at it right now.
And I know you're not a center, but
Yeah.
you're getting some minutes at the 5 when you guys go small here. How comfortable are you with playing the 5 right now?
I mean, coach can put me anywhere. I'm not really picky or going to complain about where I'm at. As long as I'm on the court and I can provide, help, show value, I'm good wherever I'm at. Playing the 5 is not really too hard for me. I feel like I'm physical enough, so.
Talk about having a really solid performance. You were coming off that last year and coming off the injury. Talk about how good it feels to, have this kind of performance.
I mean, it's kind of like a breakthrough. It feels good, like all the crowd hyping you up. It feels really good. It's the first time I really felt that type of energy from the crowd towards me. You know what I'm saying? So I felt really good.
I mean, that is, right? I mean, because I know you played some 2 years ago, but
I never really did what I did like this today.
that was your first pit experience, really, for you.
Yeah.
Very cool.
This has been a long time coming for you. Lobo fans have been excited about you for a number of years now, and this is really the first time that it was like a full game of the E-Man experience. How exciting was that for you for that to finally happen?
It was exciting because I always knew I could play like this, but I never had the chance with the knee injury and all that stuff. So I feel like now I'm really showing people how I can play, and everybody's loving it. So I just gotta keep going with the energy.
Speaking of energy, just as the team overall, you guys are on a break now. For now, scheduled to play next Tuesday. Where are you guys at in terms of where you want to be? Did you think at the end of non-conference you guys would be better than this, a little worse than this? Like, where do you think you guys are right now that non-conference is over?
I mean, we have our ups and downs here and there, but I feel like we're on a good path. we just gotta be locked in more defensively. I feel like we're making pretty good in the top.
But it's the defensive side still.
It's the defensive side, yeah. But today it showed pretty good defensive flashes, so I feel like today was a good start. So we'll just build from there, keep going.
Talk about that defense. Was it a team effort tonight?
It was very much a team effort.
Because you guys were really into your defense today. Talk about your defense today.
I feel like before the game started, we was really locked in on defense. So everybody came out, had kind of like a chip on their shoulder. Like everything was personal towards him and whoever's guarding you, you know what I'm saying? So everybody played hard.
You know, them 22.6 shooting in the first half. That's crazy. You guys didn't shoot that well, but
Yeah, nothing was really falling for us at the 3-point line, but it happens.
yeah.
What rebound away from a double-double, were you aware of that? Were you trying to get to the board to get the last one?
Yeah, that's funny. I mean, I was aware of it, but I wasn't trying to go out my way to get a rebound. It was just, if it comes to me, it comes to me. So it didn't, but hopefully next game I get a double-double.
But what are you gonna do now? What's your break like? Are you gonna go see anybody? Are you one of the guys that's gonna stick around?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick around, stay in the gym a little bit. Had a little setback with my knee. Stay with the trainer, stay in the gym, just get everything back.